is about our Indian Army. It is the third biggest military contingent in the world next to USA and China. However, there are many firsts that make Indian Army stand out in the world, making us all Indians very proud. Knowing them will help you celebrate Republic Day with great vigor and gratitude. On 71st Republic Day parade in Delhi, Captain RSP is planning for parade of following two groups. The first group is Army contingent of 624 members behind an Army band of 32 members. The B option is the first group CRPF troops with 468 soldiers behind 228 members of bikers. These two groups are to march in the same number of columns. The sequence of soldiers is followed by different states which are showing the culture of respective states. So when I read the question, are you able to narrow your mind to which chapter it is?
Real numbers.
Very good. Real numbers. Okay. Now first subdivision. What is the maximum number of columns in the army troop can march? You mean maximum means in the first chapter, what do you think about when you say maximum?
HCF.
HCF. Very good. HCF. So in the army troop, what are the numbers given in your question, you see? In the army troop, 624 members behind an army band of 32 members. So we have to find the HCF of 624 and 32. Can you find out? First subdivision find. They have given maximum number of columns. That is HCF of 624 and 32. Now this, you can do it in two methods, whichever you are comfortable. Either Euclid's division algorithm or you can use prime factorization. Because we have now all the combination of the students with us now, because few boards have Euclid's division under the reduced syllabus. So what we do, you can use your convenient method, either prime or Euclid's division algorithm. Since prime is very simple method, you all can do. So what I do, I explain to you through the Euclid's division algorithm. So 624 can be written as, with the divisibility of 32, 19 times it will go and you get remainder 16. And you have 32 as 16 twos are 32, the remainder 0. So HCF of 624 and 32 is 16. So the question here is, what is the maximum number of columns in which army troop can march? So what is the maximum number of columns? Now you got maximum is HCF. HCF is 16. 16 is which option?
Option number B.
B option. So your B option is correct. So B option. Now let us do second subdivision. First subdivision, any difficulty?
No, ma'am.
Very good. So now we'll go for second subdivision. Think logically. What is the maximum number of columns in CRPF troop? Maximum of CRPF troop means what you should find? HCF in CRPF. Yes. In CRPF, what are the numbers you have?
M468 and 228.
Very good. Find the HCF of 468 and 228. HCF of 468 and 228. So you here also either your convenient method, either by prime factorization or Euclid's division algorithm. So I use for you the difficult method, Euclid's division. 468 is 228 multiplied by 2. It goes 12 times. Then 228 will go in 12 table 19 times. So remainder is 0. So HCF of 468 and 228 is 12. Now 12 means which option?
C, ma'am.
C option. Shall I continue third subdivision?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, next, third is, what is the maximum number of columns in which total army troop and CRPF troop together can march fast? So, we have to find maximum number of columns. Maximum means HCF of army troops and CRPF troops we have to find. So that is HCF of, in army how many people were there? We have 624 and 32. And CRPF we have 468 and 228. So we have to find the HCF of 4 numbers. But the first subdivision and second subdivision, already we have found the HCF of 624 and 32 to be 16. So I am going to find HCF of 16 and the HCF of 468 and 228 is 12. So this is 12. So I have to find what is the HCF of 16 and 12. So 16 and 12 we can write. 16 is 12 ones are 12 plus 4. Then 12 can be written as 4 3s are 12 plus 0. So HCF of 16 and 12 is 4. That is, HCF of, the question is what? The total of army and CRPF troops. That is 4. 4 is which options you have in your question? B option.
B.
Are you able to understand this part now? Third one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that is why I told you every subdivision is important. You can say in the third one, we have combined the first and second subdivision and we did the third one. In case if you would have gone wrong in first and second, third one would have become wrong. That is why I told you in case study, be careful in doing every subdivision correctly. Now we will move on to fourth one. What should be subtracted with the number of CRPF soldiers and the number of bikers so that the maximum number of column is equal to maximum number of column of army troop? Now in army troop, what is the maximum number we got? That is HCF of army troop, what we got? Your first subdivision. What you got HCF of army troop? 16. Now in that 16, we have to find what should be subtracted with CRPF soldiers. CRPF soldiers are who, how much they have? 228 and 468. So now we will write maximum number of army troop. HCF of army troop is 16. We are doing now fourth subdivision. We have HCF of army troop is 16 from our first subdivision. Then they have asked you what should be subtracted with. We have to find number to be subtracted with CRPF soldiers. CRPF soldiers number is what? 228 and 468. So now to get it as 16 as 228 and 468, what number should be subtracted? So we check now. We divide and see is 228 is divisible by 16 and 468 is divisible by 16. Check it out. 16 ones are 16, remainder 68, 16 fours are 64, remainder 4. Now here similarly here in 16 with 46, you get 16 threes are 16 twos are 32. 148, then you get, what you will get? to get divisibility. 468. Divide and tell me in 16. 8 6 are 48, 8 1s are 8, 128. So you get 9 times. 69s are 54, 144, remainder 4. So now the remainder is 4. So what should be subtracted? The remainder should be subtracted. Therefore, 4 should be subtracted. 4 should be subtracted means which option is 4?
A.
A option. Are you able to understand here? Now with this same way, fifth is asked what should be added. So now you have remainder 4. Remainder 4 means to be divisible means by 16. What should be added to get 16 here? 12 you should add. So that it will number will become 16 to get divisibility. So we say for the fifth subdivision, 12 should be added. Nothing, it's very simple. The army troop HCF is 16. With the CRP of soldiers, what should be added and what should be subtracted is your fourth and fifth subdivision. So we divide and see. To subtract, when we divide what we are getting, the remainder we will subtract to get the divisibility. And with the remainder, what you add, you take the number that should be added to get the perfect divisibility. That is why we say after division, we say the remainder to be subtracted. With the remainder to get 16, we should add 12. So 12 should be added. That is how we have completed our first meal. So in this, if at all you may feel fourth and fifth are like your HOTS question. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. But are you able to understand now when after I explain to you?
Ma'am, can you
Yes, ma'am. Fifth part, ma'am.
Okay. So now keep practicing. If any, see this one now in general at least 60% if you could have understood fine. Still if you have a doubt tomorrow after this meet, tomorrow you can contact me. I will explain to you still more further if anybody has a doubt. Because no, we should not be into the one question, take a long time and making others to wait for us. So let us do the second question now. Take the second question. Anybody can read second question now? Shanvi wants to organize her birthday party. She was happy on her birthday. She is very health conscious and she decided to serve fruits only. She has 36 apples and 60 bananas at home and decided to serve them. She wants to distribute fruits among guests. She does not want to discriminate among guests, so she decided to distribute equally among all. Okay, so what he has now? 36 apples and 60 bananas. Shanvi has apples 36, bananas 60. Now, first subdivision, how many maximum guests shall we can invite? Maximum means what you should find?
we have to find the HCF.
HCF of what two numbers?
36.
36 and 60.
Can you find out and tell me?
Ma'am, 190. Well, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Little bit loud you speak, no, I am not able to get your answer.
Ma'am, 12.
Yeah, correct, ma'am. So we find for the first subdivision HCF of 36 and 60. So I can use 60 is 36 ones are 36 plus 24. Then 36 is 24 ones are 24 plus 12. Then 24 can be written as 12 twos are 24 plus 0. So HCF of 36 and 60 is 12. So how many guests she can invite? Therefore 12 guests can be invited. That is which option for you? Twelve is which option? A. Now second subdivision. How many apples and bananas will each guest get? So here total apple is 36. So total guest is 12. So how many each will get? Therefore, number of apple for each guest is 36 divided by 12, 3. 3 apple. Similarly, you find for bananas. Total bananas 60. Total guest 12. So number of bananas 60 divided by 12, 5. 5 bananas. That is, each guest will get 3 apple and 5 banana. So 3 apple and 5 banana. Which option?
A.
Yes.
A, ma'am.
So this is A solution. Solution is A option. Next. Shall we decide to add 42 mangoes? That is what? No. Apart from 36 apple and banana, she is adding 42 mangoes also. So we are going to have now mangoes 42. In this case, how many maximum guests shall we can invite? That is, our third option is, we have to find the HCF of 36, 60 and 42. Are you able to understand why we are finding for all the 3 numbers HCF? Because when she takes 42 mangoes, we have to now increase the guest. So maximum of these 3 numbers. Now, instead of doing for 3 numbers, you can see in the first subdivision, already we have done for 36 and 40. For 36 and 40, we have found HCF to be 12. So I can use now for 12 and 42, what is the HCF? So I use 42 is 12 3s are 36 plus 6. Then 12 is 6 2s are 12 plus 0. So HCF of 36, 60, 42 is equal to 6. That means now Shalvi can invite 6 guests. Therefore, 6 guests can be invited. 6 guests is which option for you?
C option.
C option. Next we do fourth one. Now you can do the fourth one very easily. How many total fruits each guest get? So total fruit, like how you did second subdivision, you have to find for the third subdivision. Out of 36 apples divided by 6 guests, you get 6 apples for each.
6.
Similarly, out of 60 bananas,
10 apples.
yes, divided by 6, 10 bananas. Then out of 42 mangoes,
7 mangoes.
divided by 6, 7 mangoes. So each guest will get 6 apple, 10 bananas and 7 mangoes. This comes under which option for you?
B option.
Option?
I'm option number
B option.
B option. Very good. Shall we do fifth one? Finish? 41 says, if shall we decide to add 3 more mangoes instead of 6 apples. That means what? No. Out of 36 apples, she is not going to add 6 apples. So she is going to have now, in the 5th subdivision, apple is only 30. And she is going to add 3 more mangoes. So mangoes will become 45. And banana is going to remain same. Banana is 60 only. So now, in the 5th subdivision, shall we decide to add 3 more mangoes? So 42 mangoes will become 45. And instead of 6 apples, that means the apple is reduced to 6. In this case, how many maximum guests shall we can invite? So banana is not changed. So we have to find the HCF of 30, 45 and 60. So what is the HCF? It's very simple numbers, no? It's all multiples of 15. So you can say easily HCF is 15. So shall we can invite 15 guests? So 15 guests comes under which operation? Which options for you?
C option.
C option. Clear?
Yes.
Yes. See now in this sum also you